Hi guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead and time for supper. So I'm going to try something tonight I've never tried, and you guys know how I feel about gravy. I did talk to my friend and she's like, well, let's do it this way or this way and see how it works. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to go back to pantry cooking in my kitchen, and I'm going to use a can of my home canned green beans. So as I said before, anything that I use, you can use from store-bought. It's not a big deal. And I'm going to chop a pat of butter off. We're just going to put this off to the side. We don't need to heat it up yet. But I figured I'd get it out of the way. And we're going to need some pepper on that. Alright, let's get that off to the side. Okay, so today I'm going to do turkey. I have a couple of cans of turkey left that I want to get rid of. Use up, you know what I mean. So, I'm going to drain my juice out of this. Because like she said, the juice is some of the best part of it. So, we're going to save that. I hope I have enough because I only have a pint of broth up here, so whoops. That wasn't very good. And then I got my second one. Some of this doesn't have very much liquid in it. But the way that I'm going to try this, actually, hopefully it turns out really, really good. And if I don't have enough chicken broth, I guess I can make up some. I have the stuff that I can make up my own broth. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put all that turkey inside this pan. I'm not thinking I've needed a second one, but you know what? It is what it is, and I've already opened it. So, we're going to use it. That's how that works. Boy, there's quite a bit of turkey in there, isn't there? Alright. And let's empty the second one. Hopefully, holy cow, that's going to be a lot of gravy, or a lot of turkey. And there's still that much left. I think what I'm going to do with the leftover that I have of that, because that's going to be plenty of turkey, I'm going to put that into a baggie and put it in the freezer. Because there's no way that we need that much turkey. Alright, so then we thought about it, and she's like, well, wouldn't that be good if you added some onion to it? And I thought about that, and I'm like, you know, that sounds really good too. And I'm not going to do real small slices, or small dices actually, just kind of bigger ones. Just enough to flavor that turkey. Yeah, I can always make turkey salad or something with that. And have it for lunch. Alright, so there we go with that. Now, she was suggesting, because we need fat for the Let me get it turned on. We're going to need fat for the gravy. So I'm going to use maybe about, I don't know if that's quite a half of a stick of butter, but we're going to use that. Because we thought about it, and that way, you know, because you're frying onions, and onions taste really good with butter in it. So we have this much juice, plus we have this much. So I don't know if that's going to be enough. We'll see. So I'm going to let this heat up a little bit, get that butter nice and melted in there, and then I'm going to come back. Alright, so now they're translucent, the onions are, and I got a little bit of brown bits on my turkey, which is exactly what I was going for. So now, hopefully I don't mess this up. Oops, I grabbed sugar. That would be a really bad way to mess it up. Hold on 1 second. I don't know what I was thinking. Sometimes I'm not... That wouldn't have been good. But good thing I noticed it before I did it, right? Alright, so now I'm going to add maybe not quite 2 tablespoons of flour, and we're going to stir that in. Make sure all the turkey and onions are covered. I think I might need just a little bit more. Just a little bit. So maybe a full 2 tablespoons. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit because it's spitting at me, and I don't like that. Alright, so we're going to let that flour cook out for a minute because nobody wants to bite into flour. And if this isn't a whole bunch of gravy, that's okay too, because it's just going to go over potatoes, and it'll have that taste and everything else that we need, so that should be good too. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour in all of that broth that came off the turkey, because that's going to be great. And I'm going to use a pint of chicken broth that I canned way back in 2021. And hopefully that's enough to make a nice, beautiful gravy out of it. Isn't that beautiful? So now I don't can anything with salt, so I'm going to put a little bit of salt in there. And then we like pepper in it, so we're going to put quite a bit of pepper in there. Now, if there's some other kind of spices that you want to add, by all means do that. Her and I were talking yesterday, though. Pepper usually fixes everything. And I agree with that. It does. Alright, so we're going to get that to thicken up. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to see how it looks. And over in that pan over there, I do have potatoes that are boiling too. So I've decided that I do like mashed potatoes, but I do like when I just smushed them with the little potato masher, and then you get more of a chunk. So I like that. And it's better than just trying to push it down with your fork. So I'm going to let this thicken, get the potatoes done, and let's see how it turns out. Alright, so the first thing I did is I mashed some potatoes in his lunchbox thingy over there. And then I'm going to mash these ones up a little bit too. And I do have a couple potatoes left, so if he wants more, he can have it. He loves his potatoes. I'm beginning to like potatoes too, but not anywhere near what he likes. He loves potatoes. Alright. And then we're going to make sure his lunch is taken care of. Put some gravy over that. I'll tell you a story real quick. So when I first started canning, I canned quarts of turkey. And so my first Christmas after that, Christmas or Thanksgiving, I don't remember what it was, I decided that I was going to make turkey gravy for my kids. Because I just canned it, right? At that point, I didn't know how to make gravy. So it was all the liquid out of the turkey. Not so good. Not so good. So if I was to do it again, I'd know better. Live and learn, right? Isn't that what they say? Live and learn. Okay. So now we're going to put that turkey gravy over top of his potatoes. And if you notice, my gravy thickened up. It turned out great. It really did. We're going to put some over mine. I just want gravy, not no more turkey. Neither one of us are actually a turkey fan. And that's why I don't understand why I canned up so much turkey. But I did. And, well, that's how it works. I did give quite a bit of my turkey and my ham to our neighbor that's single because he helps us with our cars and stuff like that. So I did give him some so that, you know, all he's got to do is just pull it out and he has meat because it's just him over there. And I'm like, and he actually brought me 2 dozen jars the other day to thank me that he'd gotten at an auction. Whoops, I need the fork. So how does that look? And I've been thinking of things I'm going to make maybe with that turkey. So we'll see. I mean, okay. So let's get a bite of my potatoes and my gravy and the onions. Everything else, see how it tastes. I'm really glad. That turkey is so tender. I'm really, really glad that I decided to use the juice off the turkey because you can really taste that. It's so good. Oh, I can't forget one of my green beans. Perfect. So the good thing about this too is it'll be a great warm-up for him at work, and it'll be a good warm-up for tonight when I'm waiting for him to get home. When he gets out at 3 now, we don't know how late it'll be when he gets home. It depends on the traffic. Back when they were doing the 1 o'clock still, we knew he'd be home before 3. So it'd be cool. So, I'm going to put this over on the stove. And as soon as he said he's close, then I will pop it in the microwave and he will have dinner. Well, hi, Tom. How are you?
I'm just dandy.
Alrighty. Of course, I knew you were going to try the green beans first. So there's turkey and gravy. And I added onions to it. And the broth that came in the jars.
That's a little cold.
You're so goofy. What do you think?
Delicious.
You like it? Alrighty. So we're going to let the hungry man eat because it's late already. You guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing. And goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Tom.
You guys have a great night.